Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams.
Of a model, that's so typical. Body of a donut, that's so typical. Tail like a god, ugh, that's so typical. And he's still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So don't cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule.
It's so typical and visual, I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. Cause I'm breathing so good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to ride the wave, I'm trying to get me paid. I'm trying to move and shake, I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are great, I'm getting used to change.
Face of a model, that's so typical. Body of a donut, that's so typical. Tail like a god, ugh, that's so typical. And he's still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So don't cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical.
These restless eyes of mine will sit in to my heart and sugar. In a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind all jook up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts, I'll pop through north to the voice, get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door, I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day, can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state, the worries daily. But if I link my G's, it goes away, then honey lane. I gallivant with darling, baby, jet.
Face of a model, that's so typical. Body of a donut, that's so typical. Tail like a god, ugh, that's so typical. And he's still modest, so typical. Face of a model, that's so typical. Body of a donut, that's so typical. Tail like a god, ugh, that's so typical. And he's still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So don't cut it out
Get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, too up, make get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen the Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. That's the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him Belly fill his tank, run him to the next stake. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the public. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slide me stomach. Hungry for it, see it issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You gonna believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see them. Got good, go retrieve it, short, small. When I'm from Cali, with the cheetah, print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a... He said my life's a bore. So quit my white cause it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Grasping to control, so I better hold on. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... take the first, you keep them coming. We know a lot about turning nothing to something. We doing big things, ain't never. Hey, what you know? Hey, crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud.
We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Houston Texans. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from NRG Stadium. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They go play action now. Here's Allen. Rolling to the left. This one is complete inbounds, but not a whole lot out of it. He just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, that was a nice looking grab. Really nice footwork there on the sideline to stay in bounds, but after all that, it's still not going to result in very much.
Second and 10. On the ground, this is James Cook. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
3rd down and 9. From the gun, Josh Allen. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Buffalo.
Allen going to keep it on the zone read. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Allen going to give it to Cook. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming. 16 yards. Pick up on that one. Good for a Bills first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And he powers his way forward, doing it on the ground inside the 40, a gain of 8. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and a yard. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Play action now, and here's Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
And the Bills first down.
They'll send a man in motion left. Throwing again. It's Allen. Quickly to the outside and complete.
You can see in the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9. They'll try the right side this time. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
You can see the confidence that this play caller has on his opening script. This is a textbook drive here to start the game. Nice job there by the back with a big gain. Sets up 1st and goal.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Here's Cook. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the Texans' 8-yard line.
One more time with Cook. Stop at the 6. And that sets up 3rd and goal.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. I would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? Receiver in motion, headed left. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. Moving left. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? And more from Houston coming up in a moment. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This about as short as you can get. Sly's kick is good. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He'll let this go for Pickens. And he's in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Texans. That touchdown #1 for him on the year.
This is kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure, and when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity, and the quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws, and that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Slot man in motion left.
Regular.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
We're
put a man in motion to the right. On third down, it's Allen. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. So on fourth down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
White Tony, south. Buggy. Hey, uno more. Under. I got him. That's me.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
Look the hot. 19 Texas. White Tony, south.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And that will lead to a second down.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
On the quick, right? 11. Look the hot.
On second down, Stroud. Flush to his right. That's caught. And he'll take this one in. Take down. Touchdown, Houston. Raider now on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Texans extend their advantage to 14-3.
14. Bills 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll go play action here with Allen. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
third down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off. By Kamari Lassiter.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. You're not going to get away with it at this level.
Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal. Now, Stroud. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal.
2J.
Right back to Dell. He's got it again. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Takedown. Touchdown, Texans. His 2nd touchdown of this 1st half. The PAT up and good. And the Texans move out to a 21-3 advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Alert! 56! Down 80!
Once again, it's Cook. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12. The 47-yard line.
Pass 85! We go!
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Sacks are drive killers. And again, sacks in my mind are more of a quarterback stat than they are an offensive line stat. You have to have a clock in your head to understand where the weakness of the protection is, where I got to go with the ball if I'm hot. And at the end of the day, just get the ball out of your hand.
Now Allen facing 3rd and long. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Why, Tony, south. Buggy, Texas. Here we go.
Throwing is Stroud. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
18.
On 2nd down, it's Gibbs. And some good blocking at the point of attack. I'll pick up. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Now a 3rd and 2. Stroud going to set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. To throw, it's Stroud. That is hauled in at the 5. To the goal line and in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Houston. Raider now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Texans stretch it out. Leading now by the score of 28-3.
Bills 3.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He fields it at the 8. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Man in motion, heading left. Allen with a throw on 1st and 10. Forced out wide. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Now a timeout, Buffalo. Their 2nd. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. On 1st down, it's Allen. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out. on this first half of play.
On the east side on a Friday night, met a bunch of in the Golden Glide. Lows and highs, me and Hannah Rose in a stolen ride like many outside, so I'm staying inside. Show you and I vibe, take a boot like Tupac. I see a bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Going on the west side, be the side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs. We've been on it like I'm picking the prize. Hit the crib with a
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Get it right, yeah.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. White Tony.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll let this go for Pickens. That is hard. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
And the Texans first down.
On the quick, right?
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
22-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Hey, uno more. Look the hot. 11.
A second down throw for Stroud. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
First down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
18. What's that? Buggy.
Back to throw. Stroud. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
8 yards.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Now Stroud. That is hot. Touchdown Texans. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Trader now on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Texans will add one more onto their big lead.
Bills 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 10. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
From the 37, here's 2nd down and 5. A run up the middle with Cook. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Third down and 3. And that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 28-yard line.
Look the hot. Here we go, let's go. 118, what's that?
On 1st down, it's Stroud. This is caught. Downfield, it's Dell. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10.
Buggy. Oh, right.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch. Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
White top, 19 Texas.
On 4th down, Stroud. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
319, 56. Monday. Check.
From the gun, Josh Allen. treble, and down he goes.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs. Sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play, and good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
Alert, alert, alert!
To the air on second down. Here's Allen. Moving to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
It is third and long.
Half 85, half 85.
Play action. It's Allen. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Bills bringing on the punt team, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 44-yard line.
Oh, right. 118. What's that? Hey, uno.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Throwing right, it's taken in, and he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, Stroud. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. Did you see him get off the quarterback? He's like, man, hold that ball for 1 tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. And you can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to him.
Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Touchdown, Houston. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Texans stretch things out even further.
42, Bills 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 43, here's 2nd and 1.
Green 19! That's it!
The fourth quarter begins with a run by Cook. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. Allen going to throw for it. Taken in, and he's going to have the Bills' first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on fourth down.
First down, Bills.
On 1st and 10, it's Cook. To the 20. And they finally track him down, but not until he gets to the 3-yard line. It is a big run by Cook. A gain of 48.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with 1st and goal.
So the big play gets him down close, and now it's 1st and goal.
Middle. Ready? What's that?
This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. They'll try to run this one in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
The Ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal. They'll run. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Touchdown, Bills. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Slides, extra point, up and good. And the Bills cut into the lead a little bit.
Bills 10. Joey Sly set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And this will be a Texans first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
And the Texans first down.
CJ,
First down at the 45-yard line.
18. What's up?
Once again, it's Gibbs. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Tony.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Texans first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the quick, right? On 18. What's up?
They hand it to Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Oh, right. 18. What's up? South.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Got his man at the 6. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean,
and he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Texans. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. The extra point is good. And the Texans add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
touchdown run. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's 2nd and 2.
Hey, home. Ready? What's up?
Allen gonna give it to Cook.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
319.
Tight end going in motion here.
Middle. Half 85. Out. What's up?
1st and 10, and it's Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook, and he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
Ready? It's on.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for 3rd and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on 2nd down. And barring something dramatic happening here, that might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Regular. Oh, yeah, you got it. Go down. Alert. 56. Look out.
From the gun, here is Allen. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
Five wide. What's that?
A final shot now for Allen. He'll buy time left. So it's a win here for the Texans. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory.
I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manopon. Rolling out to Durban, Malva pudding with some prawns. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don, huh?